Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We may know that in 2008, Malaysia ever claimed one of our culture batik as theirs. And it doesn't stop there. In 2021, just a year ago from now, Adidas Singapore released a shoe with Javanese wayang kulit design and said that it was inspired by Malaysia's culture instead of Indonesia's. Most Indonesian people get angry by those two incidents, blaming and protesting them. But we never think that it might be our fault. Our fault that doesn't care enough. Hello to the honorable judges and audience. I am Christina Desy Natalia Batuara from Cibadak Senior High School, here to explain my opinion about our culture that is almost gone. Indonesia is well known for its rich culture. Each ethnic group in Indonesia has its language, traditional dance, traditional song, etc. But we have to admit that these days, we start to forget it and replace it with trending foreign culture. Some of us say that they do that to keep up with the times, which I think an acceptable reason. As humans, we have to adapt and grow. But I also think that there's this exception, where we should balance it with our pure culture. We have to filter which new culture suits us the most as Indonesian. But the question is, why? Why do we have to preserve our genuine culture? I think there will be a lot of answers and reasons from that, whether from the economic aspect, social aspect, and many more. But I will answer it from the perspective of 15 years old student, from the perspective of the young generation of Indonesia. Firstly, I think it's because culture is the priceless heritage of our ancestors. The way we behave now is based on cultural values that have existed for a long time ago. Through culture, we can know life values from the past for our better future. Move into the second one, the cliche reason that I think everyone probably knows. That is because culture is our true identity as a nation. Similar to name giving other people information about ourselves, culture shows the information of who we really are to the world, what Indonesia really is. Culture gives Indonesia its uniqueness that is different from other countries. If we don't preserve it, then Indonesia won't feel like Indonesia anymore, right? Besides losing our true identity, another bad thing if we don't preserve our culture is it possibly claimed by another country, like whatever happened in past years. So when the question why is answered, the how question comes. How to preserve that culture? We all know that someone will not steal something from us if we the owner aware of our things or our property. We will not lose something if we have a willing to take care of it. The same way goes with culture. The way to preserve it is by growing the sense of belonging to them. We must realize how important it is before anyone take what's supposed to be ours. And for that, I have concluded 3 steps that we can do: learning, supporting, and participating. The simple thing that we can do is of course learn about Indonesia's culture. We have to know about our culture so that we can fully care about it. But it's not like we have to know all of Indonesia's culture from Sabang to Merauke in no time. We can slowly do starting from our own that culture, where we live now until our friends, our relatives' culture. The much we learn, the much we know. Then we can start participating. We can do that by joining cultural preservation activities, joining cultural competition, performing culture in certain events, or maybe we can just educate other people about how important our culture is and support other people that also try to preserve our culture. And even in this pandemic situation, we can use our digital platform to show our participation, like TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram. Respecting one and another culture is also necessary, because unity makes us stronger. And I think that makes Indonesia more beauty is our diversity. Also remember, preserving our culture doesn't mean that we must 100% refuse foreign culture and hide from development and globalization. Again, we have to select which one most suits us Indonesian people as best as we can. Filter it instead of refuse it. Last but not least, let's care about our culture before anyone take care of it. That's all about my speech. I hope it will be a blessing for all of us. Thank you for your attention and this great opportunity. Stay safe and stay happy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.